What's the opposite of a croissant? A happy uncle. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. We're here for a shave and well rested. I haven't been working today. Called in sick. Woke up with such horrible hubris. But enough about me. Well, actually not enough about me. Have a look at that. I was carrying things in here because I don't have the stuff in here. I'm here for the lighting, and I put stuff in my pockets. I put the razor in my pocket, which I do pretty frequently, and I reached down to get it and it had opened, and I just felt this, it's gonna be a bad one. Like not a weeper, but a big one. So I put tape on it and then Band-Aid, we'll see. I've had stitches a few times before in my fingers, so we'll see. Hopefully not, but don't do that at home, kids. First of all, Raffle to find a cure for Parkinson's disease. It's for research anyway, in that direction. Michael J. Fox Foundation. I'll put links, or at least one link, to the Facebook group where the thing is happening. I'll show you some of the stuff today. I'm shaving with one of the prices. This is well, at least 7/8 Kraus razor with camel bone scales. Pretty cool, in good condition. It's a terrific shaver. So we have that. We have three. This is one price. 3 soaps from Matti Lindholm. 3 different scents. We have a brand new soap from Laugar, Nina. This is Elvdans. You've seen me shave with that. We have, God, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. We have a crop razor with the original box. Pretty cool. Try not to hurt myself on this one. So it's another 6/8 at least crop razor from Solingen in Germany. No, shit. God, it's from Sheffield, England. I'm sorry. It used to be made in Germany. Now it's made and ground in Sheffield, England. I do apologize. God. Mein Gott. Okay, and then we have a brush from Grey Dog, which is, you'll see a photo here. And we have another brush. This is a Yaki 24mm synthetic barber pole brush. So, there you go. And finally, if I'm not forgetting anything, we have, this is not the one, but it's an identical one that lives with Dave Card at the moment. This is a Wick Sexto Blade Med Prep, surgical prep, that you see me shave with pretty often. Those are the prizes in the raffle. Please consider having at least have a peek. Click the link. Have a think about it. I'll put a link to the video where I showcase everything. Why would I do that, by the way? But I will anyway, because I show them for slightly longer and I'm in a little bit like that. Okie doke. Shave time. You've seen the razor. I will be using Cella from Italia for the first time. I've never used Cella before. I don't know why. It's a small little jar. Crema di barba, olio di mandorla, which is almond. I know this because it says almond shaving cream underneath. So that's, looks like a little cheese for Christmas. Brush is the Frank Strömberg designed and Matti Lindholm turned brush. With this is oak and this is a smoke pig brush, pig knot. So this is what we're using. So Cella, interesting. Getting the face wet. Oh, by the way, cheers to all the Liverpool and Manchester United fans. Cella, Cella. Smells like marzipan. Marzipan. Looks like a cheese too. Oh, I like that smell. Really do. It's more marzipan, is that English, than almond. Obviously there's almond in marzipan. Oh, I like that. I really like that. Okay. Band-Aid. The brush has been lying in water for quite some time while I've been prepping my face, washing with Moroccan Detox from Grön Lycka, prepping with a bit of Singari Man Sego aftershave balm. Aftershave is a pre-shave. And then I've been band-aiding my finger and doing lots of stuff. So it's been soaking for good 20 minutes, which is, I'm still breaking this thing in. So a bit of soaking, a bit of abrasion, a bit of stuff like that. Won't hurt. So yeah, I don't know. I'm loading, I think, quite heavily. Oh, this is a cheap soap. I can't remember what I paid for it actually, but it's simple, not very fancy. Quite a few people like it. Let's say that's enough, yeah? Let's paint it on and see what happens. Oh, what a cool smell. Very simple. I like marzipan. I like to eat it. Sorry, I've never really thought about what it smells like, to be perfectly honest. But I like marzipan on a creamy cake. I like marzipan ice cream. I like pieces of chocolate with marzipan in it. So yeah, I mean, the scent makes you think of all those nice things, basically. Okay, we've put it on. I don't know how sensitive this is to water, so just getting it more wet, because it was quite cakey, quite dry. I haven't read up on the soap, so I'm not even sure what's in it, to be honest. I think it is I don't know. I'm sorry. I mean, if you've been shaving for a while, chances are you've tried this soap. I don't know why I haven't. It's known as a budget soap, although I can't remember what it costs, but you can find it in quite a few places. Easy to find where I live, and I think easy to find everywhere. It's been around for a long time. There was a date on it. Yeah, 1899. I'm sorry, having water running. I just keep it that way until we've be-wetted properly. Actually, that might be pretty okay. Okay, let's play, see what happens. Brush is not yet super soft, if it ever will be. So it's still on the, still being broken in. But a bit of exfoliating action is nice sometimes. Okay, we need more water for sure. It's fun to play around with lather. It even looks pretty nice. Oh, there was a hair there. What happened to that? We don't want a hair when we shave, because that, well, that could ruin the edge of the razor, actually. Putting more water in. More agua. Yeah, so the American presidential election is approaching. Those two guys, it's fantastic. I mean, from over here, it's a bit comic. If you're in America, I guess it isn't. Not the strongest pair of contenders ever, is it? It appears the more Donald Trump is on television and Twitter and whatever, the worse he's doing in the polls. And the more Joe Biden stays in his basement without saying anything, the better he does. That's not a sign of anyone really popular. Those two guys, yeah. And the president has attracted the virus, and he's making that into some kind of sing and dance show, which is understandable. I mean, the coronavirus is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a cool soap. Feels like it smells a little bit less now, or I'm just getting used to it. Looking pretty good. I think I'll put even a little bit more water into it. A little bit. Yeah, so I hear that society is more divided than ever. I think that appears to be the case very much in the US and some other. It's more, some countries more than others. I mean, it happens in Sweden too, but not to the same extent as in the US, I think, and maybe Brazil and probably more places. So I was watching a very famous Netflix documentary yesterday called The Social Dilemma, I think. It's about social media anyway. Kraus Razor, you can win this. And it's sharp, I can tell you that. Oh, nice. So the documentary is, well, they're interviewing about 10 people, a lot of whom have worked for the big tech companies before. Facebook, Google, Twitter, etc. And it appears they left for ethical reasons. Because their companies are evil or something. So yeah, I mean, you never know about disgruntled former employees, but it is quite interesting. I think a lot of it is fact, although there is a lot of opinion too. So no one's kind of really in control of these platforms. Well, you know, that's true and not true, but basically very clever algorithms. You probably know this, and I didn't. There was not a lot of surprises for me either, but very clever algorithms and basically artificial intelligence fight hard to keep our interest, you know, to keep us watching one more YouTube video or check out yet another Facebook or Twitter thread. So, and the purpose of that is to earn more money, obviously, and the way that is done is by selling advertising and selling, you know, messages. It's about changing people's opinions. It's about, you know, politics and elections, etc. Where that's the wrong way. Thinking too much. God, you would think after a good 2,000 shaves, I go the right way. You can go this way, but this on the first pass is essentially with the grain for me. You can go against the grain on the first one and then with the grain on the second one, or across or against the grain again. That's fine. It's just a little bit rough to go against the grain of the first pass. I've done that with the straight. I even did a video. So it works, but it's not very comfortable. And you know, we do this because it's a nice time and because we want it to be comfortable. Lovely razor. Oh. Cool soap too. I didn't focus on that at all, did I? As per bloody usual. But it was interesting. So basically the AI algorithms, whatever you call it, practice machine learning. So they teach themselves to be effective. And the only objective is to keep the viewer for a little while yet. So you can sell advertising and earn money and make good for the people who buy your services, basically. So the product is not Facebook. Facebook is just, or the other platforms, that's just the platform, the vehicle. The product is us, and the real product is our opinions and our behavior. And what social media are selling is an ability to change opinions and to change behavior. And that's, wow, this is a good razor and a good edge. Thanks again, Mark. So this is similar to what advertising agencies do. You know, TV ad, well, PR firms, I should say. It's just when we see ads, we kind of understand, okay, so they want us to buy this car. Okay, I'll consider it, but I know it's an attempt to sell me something, right? Social media platforms are so much more clever that we barely understand what's going on. And we happily share our opinions, share our, you know, by clicking like, by sharing whatever we do. And we become part of the tool that creates the product, which is changing our own opinions and behaviors. And I think we know this, and we're okay with it. And then it's fine, I guess. but in an effort to keep our interest and keep us stay on their specific platform, the social media companies feed us. This is not a rant, by the way. I enjoy the limited social media I use. I enjoy it a lot. I don't care if I'm being tricked anyway. So it's not a rant. It's just, I just saw the documentary and it's interesting. And I lost track. So I can't remember. But anyway, it's much more clever than advertising. And yeah, I found it. Hang on. You have to join the Raffle and support the combating PD. I will mention the soap at some point. But anyway, yeah. So we're being fed stuff we like, which means we're being fed things that support opinions that we have. You know, to a large extent. Attempts are made to change opinions by inserting messages and this, etc. But you know, we're being, if we appear to be enjoying watching people fall over on skis, because that's what we're watching, we're being fed more of that stuff. And then after a while, we're looking at each video a little bit less enthusiastically, and then we swap to people falling over their heads on skateboards, or, you know, it's a stupid example, but and part of being fed stuff we like to see is also being fed, you know, information that support beliefs that we have. We go, yeah, that's what I agree, that guy is, that's cool, man. I'll watch him, I'll subscribe, I'll spend more time on his channel, whatever. And the problem with that, you know this stuff, but it's interesting. The problem with that is people are being fed information about a specific topic where there will be facts, you know, straight facts. But if you're, depending if you're left and right, just to make it easy for ourselves, we're being fed a different story, different information, lies even. And in part of that process, we kind of start thinking that the political opponent or someone that thinks the opposite of yourself is stupid, you know, or criminal. So you have foreign nations, influential groups, corporations, NGOs, loads of people trying to influence you into thinking something about a topic and thinking something about other people. People you used to like, perhaps, and don't. It was quite dramatic, but it, you know, it explains some of the polarization in society. Social media aren't evil. No one's intending to do this, but it's a result of how clever the programs are. I'm gonna rinse and see how we did and have an opinion about the soap. We did well, boys and girls. We did well. Good shave, close shave. Good and close shave in my case is down to the razor, down to the blade, not so much the soap. But this was nice. I'm going to use this quite a lot. Got the job done. It's not annoying, doesn't appear to be drying at all. I really like the scent. Simple, but nice. Marzipan. What's not to like? Just gonna put a bit of unscented Bayer's witch hazel. Not even blood, just blood on the finger. Bloody finger, bloody stupid man. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Thank you for watching. Consider the raffle. 3 days left, ends on the 8th of October. See you soon, and as always, stay sharp.